What's up, YouTube? This is going to be my reaction video to the Murdaugh trailer that just dropped about 10 hours ago. I've had so many people hit me up because I was able to be a part of this cast, and I've seen it once, but it was on Instagram, so now I get to watch it fully on YouTube. So yeah, let's see how it looks.
This is Alec Murdaugh. I need police and an ambulance immediately.
Looking back, sometimes I feel like I'm living a life I never was supposed to live.
Oh, sinner, you better get ready. Oh, you better get ready, hallelujah.
The Murdaughs are a South Carolina legal dynasty.
Y'all know me. I'm an honest man.
Oh, you cheating bastard.
It's only cheating if you get caught.
The times are coming when the sinner must die.
What happened?
There's been an accident.
They find her?
One's still missing. You get these kids to keep their mouths shut, and the parents too.
How bad is this for us?
I'm working on a story. The Murdaughs have a history of trying to cover things up.
You happen to run into any of Mr. Alec's medication?
And you think he's taking it again?
What else is there that I don't know about?
We got to have each other's backs. Family first.
Get down on your knees and pray.
The Murdaughs tell you not to talk to me. They have connections all the way up to the governor. I think we've only scratched the surface of what's going on here.
Be careful. These are very, very powerful people.
State grand jury is opening an investigation into a possible cover-up. Do you have any idea the damage you have done?
Somebody's out there hunting us.
Go to the mirror. Look at yourself. See what that man has to say. The one staring back from the glass.
I know you've been lying to me.
I'm the one who's got to do it, not you. Me.
These Murdaugh men? Yeah, you have to sacrifice a lot of things to make them the men that you know that they can be.
You better get ready.
This here's to the Murdaughs. Long may we live.
Amen.
Ooh, that looks good. I don't know what y'all think, but that looks juicy. Because people love scandal. People love, oh man, that's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm just here to react and kind of talk about some of the things that people were asking me while I was there and filming on set and stuff. So yeah, let me just get to that shot first, just so people can know that I'm not just randomly speaking about something I don't know. I think it was after the courtroom scene. Yeah, you'll see.
You better get ready, hallelujah.
The Murdaughs are a South Carolina legal dynasty.
Y'all know me.
So, yep, that's me right there. It was amazing to film with this guy, on this cast and this production team. Man, they were awesome. They were awesome. As somebody who's never acted professionally his entire life, it was just a beyond humbling experience. It was truly an honor to be on the set with the cast, but not only the cast, but the amazing production team. They went above and beyond for their actors. Like, let me tell you, they really, really did. I felt comfortable at all times. It was just a good experience. So yeah, that's Jason Clarke. In case you guys don't know, he was phenomenal. Literally depicted the character, and I was so nervous being next to him the entire time. Okay, so let's go through some of these questions because I know you guys probably have a bunch of questions you want to ask, which I want to answer, but if I skip some, just drop some in the comments and I'll answer them as much as I can. But one of the first ones is, what did I learn the most? That inflection is harder than you think it is because you're not always making the faces that you think you're making. That was something that I had to deal with really hard, is knowing what I'm presenting on the camera as opposed to what I'm thinking in my head. I would raise my eyebrows a lot. I would, even in this scene, I think I'm doing it right now because I'm so upset. I'm not going to give away the story. If you don't know the story, there's a documentary on Netflix that you can watch to really understand the entire story and the scandal of what goes on in South Carolina. These guys they told the story very well. But yeah, I learned that it's just, inflection is a lot harder than you think it is. What was the best part of the experience? I think for me, it was probably learning how to act properly. And even this, I think I did the very best I could with the amount of resources that I was given. But man, I was nervous. I was so nervous. Just going over my lines, developing a story. And right next to me, her name is Vanessa. I'm not going to give away her stuff unless she wants me to, but she was my wife on set. And before we even went through our first scene together, we discussed like a storyline, and we went through how each character would react, what we're going through as a family, as a married couple. Just taking the role very seriously. And I think that's what I needed, because it definitely helped me take kind of, the whole thing seriously. This is my first time acting on screen, and I wanted to take it very seriously, as you should. It's work. Some people don't see it as work. I saw it as a blast. Yeah, it's work, but at the same time, it was a fun experience. I'm very humbled and honored to have been a part of it. What is something you disliked about the experience? What a lot of people don't realize is that the reason it takes so long for production to come out with everything, just because, like, look at all these shots they have to take. All this stuff takes a lot of work, and it doesn't just happen. It doesn't happen overnight. This takes a lot of camera work, a lot of camera angles, a lot of different shots here and there. So it's a lot of waiting. You have to get all kinds of things right, from sweat to makeup to when we're drinking stuff, when we're not drinking stuff, when we're driving the car, the air. A lot of stuff goes into all these shots, and people don't realize it's a waiting game sometimes. Sometimes it's not your turn. Sometimes it's the main character's turn. Then it's the side character's turn. I was a recurring role on this, and so it was an honor and a privilege, but I did wait a lot. So I would say that's probably one of the things that people don't tell you is, it's a lot harder than it looks. Did you take your own wheelchair? Yes, I did. So I actually played a character who was in a wheelchair, who lost his leg to an accident. And I wanted to be represented by, Alec Murdaugh. And so what that character kind of had to do was trust this deceiving lawyer. And the only way he could do that was for Alec Murdaugh, to present himself in a way that we want to be represented by him. Because we were very uncomfortable with the situation. But you'll see in these scenes. I'm not going to give away the storyline, but yeah, that was something that I definitely enjoyed. It taught me a lot about, how to act, where to look, and different things like that. So it was really fun. Let's see. I did take my own chair, though. That was the question. Where was this filmed? This was filmed in, at least my portion of it. It may be different states and stuff, but from where I filmed my stuff was Atlanta. So I drove to Atlanta. I took my own chair. I was there for about a month. And we did about 2 days worth of shooting for what I had to do. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but sometimes, 20 minutes worth of film can take, 4 hours. So this takes time. And I think a lot of people don't realize that it does take a lot of time. So yeah, it was great. Let's see. What was your character like on set? So my character was meant to be this guy who's just broken down, after losing his ability to walk. And you'll see that even in the courtroom scene. You can see that I'm just, pissed beyond belief. Oh, that's right, like somewhere right there. Yeah, I am just upset beyond belief. And he's fighting for me and my wife. And we're sitting there, we're supposed to be upset at, well, I'm not going to give away the story, but I'm supposed to be upset. And he is fighting for me, but it's also a deceiving person who murders. There's a whole scandal about this. And if you haven't read up on this Murdaugh family, you really should. This is a dramatization of it, but like I said, there is a documentary on Netflix. What is one thing you can tell other actors if they ever wanted to pursue acting? Just go for it. I never thought that somebody like me, like literally like me, could be a part of something like this. And I would say just go for your dreams. But really, really huge shout out to Spark Talent Agency. They were kind of the ones that got me the audition and, believed in me when I started doing community theater in Conroe, Texas, which is where I reside now. But yeah, huge shout out to Spark Talent Agency. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm glad I was able to be a part of this amazing cast and production. It does come out October 15th, I believe that's what it said. Let me see. Yeah, I think it said October 15th. It's going to be streaming on Hulu. Yep. Hulu on Disney Plus. You guys got to go watch it. You really got to go watch it. And it would be a huge honor for me to be able to, show my acting in real time of what I had to go through and kind of the steps. I'll do more videos, kind of how my audition process was and just kind of the steps that I took to prepare for this role. But this was just kind of more of like let's answer some of the questions that everybody's been asking. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content like this. If you liked it, feel free to drop a like. If you want to see, what my journey was getting up to this point was like, feel free to subscribe and I'll put more videos down. Also, feel free to throw some questions in the comments. Even if you hated this, content, or you hate me or whatever, that's okay. Like, I'm not going to impress everybody, but I did enjoy being a part of this. And so I really hope you guys enjoy it when it does come out October 15th. And yeah, drop a comment, drop a like, and feel free to share. I appreciate it. And until the next video, thanks guys. Peace.